Parents, what's the dumbest reason you've ever grounded your son? My son had been begging me for weeks to let him throw a sleepover with his friends. We're talking daily reminders, puppy dog eyes at breakfast, the whole guilt trip packet. Finally, after the 17th pitch meeting, I caved. One rule though. Don't touch my snacks in the garage fridge. I had a whole stash back there. The good stuff. Expensive chocolate bars I'd been rationing like I was prepping for the apocalypse. I looked him dead in the eyes and said, "Those are mine. Do not touch them." He nodded like a man signing a contract. I believed him. The sleepover happened. It was loud. It smelled like Axe body spray and regret. But whatever. That's the cost of being a cool dad. I went to bed around midnight, slept through what sounded like a small earthquake, and woke up the next morning ready for my reward. One perfect candy bar. Just me and chocolate. Living our best life. I walked into the garage, opened the fridge, and froze. Every single candy bar was gone. Not one, not two. All of them. The shelf looked like it had been ransacked by a chocolate-obsessed raccoon. I went upstairs and found my son in the kitchen, eating cereal like he hadn't just committed grand theft snack. I asked him what happened to my candy. He looked me straight in the eyes and said, "What candy?" This kid who once tried to convince me the dog ate his homework when we don't even have a dog. He thought he could lie his way out of this. I didn't say anything. I just went into his room while he was in the shower, crouched down, and checked under his bed. There they were, all the wrappers, not even hidden, just shoved under there like I was born yesterday. I walked back downstairs and waited. When he came out, I told him he was grounded for a week. He lost it. Started yelling about how I had no proof, how this was unfair, how I was basically a dictator. So I pulled out my phone, showed him the picture of the wrappers, and said, 2 weeks now. He opened his mouth to argue. I said, 3. He shut up so fast I thought he'd swallowed his tongue. But I wasn't done. I made him go to the store with his own money and buy replacement candy bars. Not the cheap ones either. The exact same brand I had. Then, when his friends came over the next week, I made him apologize to me in front of all of them. The look on his face was worth every stolen candy bar. He stood there, red as a tomato, mumbling, "Sorry I ate your chocolate, Dad." His friends were dying. One of them whispered, "Bro, your dad's insane. He hasn't touched my snacks since. In fact, he won't even look at the garage fridge anymore. Walks past it like it's cursed. Honestly, I might frame one of the wrappers.